2025 tournament. He's back for 2026, and the first pitch is on the outer edge for strike one. So we're underway for another great day of baseball. Runyon is the headliner for an Easley team that has an automatic bid to the tournament. 16 years of age, he's the leadoff hitter, he is the pitcher, he's sort of your do-it-all player and can definitely make an impact early. The 0-2 is spoiled foul. Javier Vieira, the starting pitcher, talked to the head coach of this Texas team, Daniel Becerra. He said he's got a great fastball and curveball combo. This is high with the heat. Ball and 2 strikes.
Now, do you think his favorite celebrity is Will Smith, the baseball player, or Will Smith, the actor? It's just a key question. We'll figure it out.
1-2, breaking ball rolled over to first. Backhanded by Ramirez. Race to the bag, and it's won by Texas. So a nice play by the first baseman Ramirez to retire Runyon. A 4-2 start for this Texas defense, which from left to right will go like this. Gonzalez, Labra, and Alvarez in the outfield. Carrizales at third, Ramirez at first, Elizondo host team.
So far, Vieira doing a really good job of filling up the strike zone. Fastball and a good breaking ball. He's throwing both for strikes.
George Turman, the manager of this Easley team, said it was the most difficult year in terms of making decisions on the 16 young men he'd bring to the tournament. Easley has the luxury of assembling their team based on local talent in the area. There's Coach Turman, who led them to a U.S. championship last year. Vargas takes low to work the count full at 3-2. So the advantage is you get to bring in the players that you want via a tryout. The downside is you don't have those months of chemistry being built up like these other teams do, and Vargas will draw a walk. I mean, how important is that team chemistry in comparison to building what is essentially an all-star team?
Right, they're building exactly an all-star team from the best talent in the area, which is a luxury, but also you're just pulling from this area of Easley and the neighboring cities. Although most of these kids are probably playing against each other, you know, on a high school basis, a summer team basis, so everybody probably knows each other pretty well. It's probably a lot of fun for these guys knowing that they have the opportunity to come here every year because they're the home team. That's a lot of fun. And last year they had a great showing. You could tell from the start of the tournament that they were very talented and had a good chance to win it.
Ball and no strikes to William Addison. Vargas starts then stops at first, and a good breaking ball gets a swing and miss. Addison, one of 3 returning players for Easley in 2026. Bradley Runyon, who grounded out to lead off the inning, and Trip Garrett, who will bat 8th. As Vargas takes off to second, the throw is going to skip into center field. Good recovery by Labra, the center fielder, to force Angel Vargas to stay put at second. That's been sort of the case so far in this tournament. Walks have turned into doubles pretty quickly.
Absolutely. Good job by Labra to come in there and make sure he's behind as they send the base runner back to first. We're going to have to get an explanation, but it was a good job by Labra to come in and make sure that Vargas was unable to get to third base. We'll have to check and see the reason they're sending him back.
So it seems like everybody's okay with the decision. George Turman not too frustrated. There must have been some stipulation with the motion to second. Two balls and a strike with 1 on and 1 out. Addison the Easley backstop. A lot of room on the right side to play with. And that's roped into left and down for a base hit. Addison found a pitch that worked its way over the middle. Now 2 are aboard with only 1 out.
Nice swing by Addison, a returner for Easley. We're going to watch the side view. Really good job of staying all the way through that baseball. Bat was in the zone for a long time. And that stolen base that could have been, might have scored a run with that. Unfortunately, they send him back to first base, and it's first and second.
Gonzalez, the left fielder for Texas, playing extremely deep. It's nearly at the warning track, so pull side ground ball might be enough to bring home the game's first run. It's Landon Robertson. He's the designated hitter at 14 years of age. This is hit on a line to third. Nice catch over at third by Carrizales. The throw to second just late as Angel Vargas scampers back to the bag.
Excellent job right here by Carrizales at third base. It was a breaking ball and it was hammered to left, and a great reaction right off the bat. Good first step. Nabs that liner before it gets out into left field. Excellent job by Carrizales. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning.
Logan Johnson, another 14-year-old. So, in a team that was so difficult to assemble 16 players, your cleanup hitter and your number 5 hitter are both 14 years of age. What do you think that says about their talent level?
I think it says that they're very good, or that they graduated a lot of good players from last year. And it did seem like last year they had some 16-year-olds that were clearly some solid players in this area, and that's part of the reason they had such a deep run. We'll see how they do this year with some younger talent.
Javier Vieira's 1-1. Slider breaks well outside. 2 balls and a strike. Johnson at the plate is cousins with the man on first base, William Addison.
And his nickname's Jake.
Good pitch. See the Texas crowd pumping up energy. Runners go. Ground ball to third. Carrizales will throw across the diamond to first. It pulls the first baseman off the back. Everybody's safe. And Angel Vargas never stopped running. Easley scores the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Yeah, the throw by Carrizales takes Ramirez towards home plate, down the line and off the bag, allowing Vargas, who did a really good job of never stopping, that was a slowly hit baseball, so he saw the play unfolding in front of him and was able to take advantage. As soon as Carrizales threw that ball to first base, he took off for home plate. A wonderful job by him, and it's 1-0 Easley.
So Easley gets a break, and the lefty Livingston hammers this out to deep right. Alvarez back. It's over his head. Addison scores. Robertson's getting waved home. The relay throw is well in time to cut down Logan Johnson at the plate. But an RBI double makes it 2-0. And Easley's offense has an early lead after their first half inning at the plate. So we'll get to see Texas come up to the plate and try to answer 2 runs in the top of the first when we come back from JB Red Owens Sports Complex. History here at the Senior League Baseball World Series. Last year it was Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. See a couple of the teams that are displayed on those banners in 2026's edition of the tournament at beautiful JB Red Owens Sports Complex. Easley searching for their first championship since the event moved to the Palmetto State in 2017. They came awfully close last year, and the man on the mound, a big reason why.
He was very good last year, both on the mound and at the plate. So it's no surprise they will go with him on the mound for their first game. We've talked a little bit about how important it is to get out 1-0 in this tournament. You lose the first game, you really get behind the 8 ball, and it's tough to come out of that loser's bracket and win the championship. So Bradley Runyon will be tasked with setting the Southwest bats down, and we're looking forward to watching this battle. It looked like Easley wouldn't score in the top of the first inning, but all of a sudden, a couple hits with 2 outs, and next thing you know, they are up 2-0. Great start for them offensively. Let's see how the Southwest responds.
So Alejandro Labra will lead things off against Bradley Runyon. His first pitch is a fastball right down the middle, strike number 1. One thing you've seen so far in this game, these 2 starting pitchers, they're going to come after you. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Seen a fastball and a slider from Runyon so far. He's going to keep this lineup in check. Take a look at Cesar Ramirez. He's one of the players that the manager, Daniel Becerra, spotlighted as there's a fly ball hit out to right. It's a fair ball, and he got it. What a play by Angel Vargas. Full extension grab.
What a play by Angel Vargas is right. This ball was looped into right field. It was ticketed for a hit and potentially 2, and a great jump by Vargas. You see it, and then he gets all the way over there, just gets underneath that one. That's an incredible play. We saw a lot of great plays last year. That one was at the top of the list for this year. Great start for Easley's defense.
And a tough break for Texas, who find themselves down by 2 runs. Fernando Zapata Jr., the second baseman. Foul one away, 0-2. It's a really strong Texas team. Went 4-1 in the regional tournament. They dethroned last year's Southwest Division champions. From Northeast Little League in Victoria, Texas. Ball and 2 strikes. That's hit on the ground to first. Easy enough play. Made by Noah Hughes for the second out.
Now batting for the Southwest Region team, the left fielder, number 7, Eric Gonzalez.
So the first lefty to come up against Bradley Runyon is Eric Gonzalez. He turns on the first pitch, pops it up foul and out of play. That's a good-looking swing right there, Gordon.
He looked like when he got to the plate, definitely he's shaking. He knew what to do. He was shaking the umpire's hand, gave the catcher Addison a little dap, and he looks very professional up there.
It's good grip. Looks like Runyon wants the fastball. Might be adjusting in the glove, and he was. Slipped on his delivery. That's a factor. Last night, tireless work by the grounds crew here at Greg Powell Field, just trying to keep the dirt dry. I can't even tell you how many bags of quick dry were used trying to get this game in last night. So being able to plant on that foot, going to be something to pay attention to.
Yeah, you'll have to see who is slipping where, because there are some wet spots on this field.
3-1, Runyon slips again. There's ball 4. So a 2-out walk will bring up the cleanup hitter, Cesar Ramirez. Let's see if Texas will put Gonzalez in motion.
Let's also see if Texas will answer that 2 spot in the top of the first by Easley. Easley did it with 2 outs as well, so we'll have to see if there's a response from the Southwest. A big hitter here in Ramirez.
Breaking ball, cut on and missed. Went down and in, and Ramirez wanted to hit that over the Greg Powell field sign in left center.
Don't do that, my car's out there.
It's not a rental, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Did you get the insurance?
No. That's why I parked in deep left center.
Well, that's your own fault.
That's correct. He's okay to hit one. He's just got to pull it past the ESPN sign in left field. How's that sound?
320 down the left and right field lines, 380 to center. Near major league dimensions in the outfield. Oh, and 2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Bradley Runyon retires Cesar Ramirez and preserves the 2-0 lead. Through 1, Easley leading Texas as we're on to the second in the Senior League Baseball World Series.